Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. My name is Eleni. I have been a flight attendant now for a little bit over a year. I just started, I started last year, June 29th, and today is July 10th. Yesterday was my birthday. I just turned 40, and I have two beautiful daughters. One is 19, and the other one will be turning 5 in January. Was it hard starting out with a little one? Yes. Is it possible? Absolutely. And actually, it's easier than a regular job. But, let the haters hate, let everybody talk. The truth is the truth, and that's why I'm here to tell you today about the misconceptions of becoming a mommy flight attendant. Let's get started. Misconception number 1 is you're never going to be home. Well, let me just tell you that is not true, because you're actually going to be home more once you become a flight attendant than you were when you had a regular job. And when I say regular job, I mean like those 9-to-5 jobs. I worked for Mercedes-Benz. I worked from 7 in the morning to 8 at night sometimes. By the time I got home, my little one was dead asleep, and I never got to see her. And the only time I did get to see her was on the weekends when I was running around frantically trying to get all the errands and all the things done, clean the house, and didn't get to spend any quality time. But now I get to make up my own schedule, even on reserve. And when I do hold a line, which a line is like set trips, I get to be gone for 3 days and then be off for like 6 days straight. So what kind of job even allows you to do that? I get to take days off if they approve it whenever I want. So I actually get to spend more quality time with my kids now and get to go to their events and get to go to all their school functions, and we get to go on vacations together because they do travel for free. And I just have much more quality time and much more quality life with my kids and my family and my husband than I did when I had that regular job. So that whole misconception of you not being home is absolutely false, because you would be home more, even on reserve, than you would if you had a regular job. Unless you were a stay-at-home mom before, then no. If you were a stay-at-home mom, obviously you would be home more with your kids. But if you did have a job and you did work before, you would definitely be home more, and you get to spend much more quality time and more days off stretched in a row with your kids than you did before. Because remember, we only work like 90 to 100 hours a week, and that's full time. You can choose to work 40 hours a week, 70 hours a month, not a week, a month. I usually work 80 hours a month, and that's considered super full time. So instead of 40 to 50 hours a week, I'm working 80 hours a month, and I get paid a full-time salary with benefits, with 401k, with retirement, with all that great stuff. So much better quality of life. Misconception of you never being home is not true. Let's go to the next one. Misconception number 2 is you will feel guilty. You will not feel guilty. What are you going to feel guilty about? Providing for your children and your family, making a decent paycheck and getting a raise every year no matter what. You don't have to kiss anyone's butt to get a raise. You get one every year. For going away on trips and getting paid for it, and also getting paid to rest, because there's a per diem that you also get paid when you're resting, to actually go visit a different country and to go see a different place and bring something cool back for your children. I mean, whatever. I don't think that you feel guilty at all. Sometimes I know my friends that are mothers, they just say, God, I would just like to get away just for 2 hours. Just get me away, get me out of this house. Do you know what a great recharge it is to be able to go on a 3-day trip? I get to go to Greece, go to Athens because I'm a Greek speaker. I get to go chill out in my hotel, go explore Athens every week, get to enjoy great food, get to enjoy my crew, get to see some family members, get to see some friends, come back and I'm recharged, ready to adult and ready to be a mother again. How many people get paid to do that? Not many. So no, I don't feel guilty. And you shouldn't feel guilty for having your me time. You can get a massage on your layover. You can just go relax at a spa. You can go to the beach and be without children. And the best part about this job is if you do feel guilty, you can bring your children with you. We are allowed to bring our children with us. So, of course, if they're under 18, they have to be accompanied by someone because you can't watch your kid while you're working. But if you're working a trip and your husband wants to come with you, you can bring your husband and your children along. And it's just great. I have a 19-year-old and she gets to bring my 5-year-old along with her if she wants to. And they get to enjoy the trip together. If I get sent to a place like Sao Paulo, which I've been sent, or Tokyo, sometimes those are just too long of trips, so I'll just go alone, enjoy my crew, enjoy my time, enjoy the food, enjoy the wine, and there's nothing to feel guilty about. And I come back, and like we talked about before, I get a long stretch of days off with my children. So having 2 days on my own, by myself, enjoying some time alone, enjoying some me time, there's nothing to feel guilty about. And you're getting paid for it. So no, there's nothing to feel guilty about. Misconception number 3, the airlines will not hire older women, especially women with children. Ha! That is so beyond false. Because the airlines are not what they used to be, where you have to be a little, cute, adorable, 19-year-old. I mean, now things are changing. They are looking for diversity, and they are looking for people with customer service background. I mean, that's what it comes down to. If you have a strong customer service background and you know how to speak and you know how to deliver the message and you are able and capable to evacuate an aircraft in 90 seconds, they want you, and they don't care if you're 60 years old. When I got hired, I was 39, and I was scared to death that I was going to be stuck in training with a bunch of 22-year-olds. And when I got there, I was pleasantly surprised to see so many moms and actually people that were ready to retire and were starting a second career in their lives. It was something that they've always wanted to do. And I wasn't the oldest. There were people there in their 60s and 50s and 40s and 30s, and a lot of moms. And it felt good because it assured me that I wasn't the only crazy person that wanted to do this in my late 30s. So the misconception of the airlines not wanting to hire older people is totally bogus, and it's so not true. And as long as you have the personality, and as long as you're real and you're not fake, because they could see right through that, and you have, like I said, a really strong customer service background, they want you. That's all it comes down to. So if it's always something that you wanted to do, don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel like, don't feel that you're not worthy. Don't feel like, oh, I'm old now. And no, it's all up here. If you feel old up here, then you're old. But if you feel like you could do it, then you go for it. Misconception number 4, your family and friends will look down at you for choosing this career and putting yourself first and not your children. Well, I'm gonna tell you, there are a lot of haters, but that's because they're not informed and they don't know what this job really entails. They don't know that you're not gone all the time. They don't know that you're actually doing something for your family, that this is the best career for your family. They get to see the world. They get to, have free health insurance. They get to experience more time with their mother. And that's just something that people don't know. They just think that you're out, jet setting, being glamorous, and, being selfish. And that's not what it's about. Because now that I've been doing it for over a year, people are like, oh, you're home again? Oh, wow, you're home? Oh, because you're always home. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you. I am always home. And when I'm not home, I'm with my kids traveling. And if I'm not doing that, I'm working. Okay, I work 3 days a week. Wow. So a lot of people will look down upon you, but that's because they're either jealous or they're just not informed. They're just naive. They have no idea what this job entails. So don't feel bad about choosing this for yourself. It's something that you and your husband have to agree on, and if you're not married, it's just something that you and your support system have to agree on, because yes, you will need a support system when you have little kids. You will need to find a way to find care for your children while you are gone. So, don't worry about what people say. Don't worry what family members are gonna think about you. You do you, boo, and that's all that matters. I hope this video helped, and if you have any questions, please post them below, and I will be more than happy to answer them. And let me know what you want the next video to be about, any flight attendant topic that I can do next. See you later. Bye.